Hey guys, and welcome into another reaction of The Haunting of Hill House. I am very excited today to continue with episodes 3 and 4. 1 and 2 had so much wrapped up in them, and I feel like we're maybe going to start to get to the nitty-gritty of the show. I don't know. 1 and 2 did great for setup, and there were things that happened that I just didn't expect, and so now I don't really know what kind of story, or I guess roller coaster that the show is going to bring us on, but I'm excited to get on for the ride. In the last couple episodes, the major things that I'm carrying with me into these next ones as far as major plot points, we met all of the siblings and the dad, and we know that something really bad happened when they were younger that caused the dad to get all the kids out of the house, and their mom died that night. Something paranormal went on. None of them to this day seem to really know exactly what happened. All of the siblings are in very different spots in their life, physically too, as well as emotionally. None of them are doing great, it seems. They're all kind of struggling and seem to carry around the trauma from their childhood with them. Nell, one of the siblings, main siblings, just died after going to Hill House. It felt like she was kind of like called to Hill House by the woman that seems to be the main antagonist, the main spirit or ghost, whatever you want to call her, and then died at Hill House. Cheryl seems very set on being the one to be like the funeral director for her sister and like do up her body and make it look pretty for the casket and everything. So that's where we ended, was with her working on Nell's body, and then she has this little forever home model that her mom made the blueprint for and never got to build. She has the little model of it, and the porch light, it ended with the porch light turning on when we saw a flashback of the mom always saying, you know, when the porch light comes on, come home. What does that mean? Is home Hill House? Are they supposed to all return to Hill House? What's calling them back? I wonder if we're going to deal with the mom's spirit at all in the hauntings of Hill House. Or my main theory is that the woman, the main ghost, came out to play on that night that their mom died. I think that that's one of the Hills. The staff still works there, I think. The Dudleys, I think, actually might be the staff that runs the house still. But my gosh, yeah, there's a lot going on in this show. And the next one's called Touch, which I think might be foreshadowing some physical contact between the living and the dead. I'm not sure. But with all that being said, if you would like to watch the full episodes right along with me, my uncut reactions are available below on Patreon. If you are into horror and want to see me playing horror games, I've been streaming 3 to 4 times a week on my Twitch account down below, and my Letterboxd is also down below for the movie lovers out there. If you'd rather just stick to YouTube, watch this edited version here, then let's get into it. Maybe this time it's a human. I'm not gonna let my mind stray. It's not a human.
Really freaked out, huh?
It's not a human. Okay.
Ease up a little. Nellie.
It's not Nellie.
Squeezing too tight.
It's not Nellie. It's not Nellie. Ew, it's not Nellie.
Nellie. Nellie?
Under the covers, girly. That's where I'd be. Just forget about it. Get under the covers. Pretend nothing ever. What?
Whose hand was I holding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Smiley. Coming out.
Mr. Smiley? Ew, that's scarier than Mr. Frown.
What does Mr. Smiley look like?
Just a big smile. Too big. He's always smiling, but he isn't happy.
Where does Mr. Smiley live, Kelsey? Under the house.
Oh, good.
In the basement?
Great. The smiley poster in the back.
She was telling me about Mr. Smiley.
Yeah, we've heard about him too.
We're more concerned about her behavioral problems at school.
Well, maybe it stems from her being traumatized at home.
But then...
Why is she going? Why is she going toward the smiley poster?
All our kids have always had to go through an adjustment.
And the Mr. Smiley thing, did that start right away, or?
A few weeks after she moved in.
And her behavioral issues started around the same time.
Does she realize, or is she in denial? Do you know what I mean? Like, does Theodora realize, oh, she's being haunted by a ghost? Hope that doesn't end terribly. Or is she just like, ew. Children's drawings just never fail. They never fail for a scare. Or is she just live in denial and she's like, oh, it's just in her imagination. Like, obviously she has to say what she has to say. She can't, as a child therapist, be like, yeah, you're being haunted by a ghost. That's not what her job is for. But I just wonder what she actually thinks about it.
Hang on. This is fancy.
49 Clos de Riel. Damn.
I would never know. Every bottle of wine looks the same to me.
How did you know that?
How did you? Old soul.
You really don't feel that? I'm sorry, I don't. We must look like we're crazy, huh?
I'm Mrs. Dudley.
Do you feel cold right there?
Yep.
I told you. No, it's a very small spot, just right here, like you're standing in front of an open
You know,
refrigerator.
who made the comment? Steven, the son Steven, made a comment, I think, to Shirley. And Shirley was saying something about how people were claiming their mom was crazy. And then Steven was like, well, wasn't she? As in Steven, like, agrees that she's crazy. And based on, like, the flashbacks that we saw of her so far, she didn't seem odd at all to me. I would say she seemed, and I kind of hate the word, but quirky. But this is the first example where I can see how this might come across as crazy. You know, her obsessing over cold areas of the house. You know, if you're not into the supernatural, you're going to be like, what are you talking about?
What about there?
Yep, here too.
You sure?
This whole house is cold. Don't know. Here, let me see.
No. Ew, what is it? Oh, this. They're looking. The thing next to it kind of looks like a dumbwaiter. I think that's what it's called, and I really hope I'm wrong about that.
You can't smell that? It smells the same in here as the rest of the house.
That is so strange. Why is that? Her mom can feel cold in some spaces and not others. Her brother can smell things in some places but not others. But Theodora can feel and smell it everywhere.
Well,
Okay.
you're right. I was trying to take ownership of something that doesn't belong just to me.
So you're pulling the book?
I'm
No.
offering to share the book. I'll give each of you 8% of any royalties.
It's all about the money for you, Steve. We're well aware.
Of course it's about the money.
I mean, you guys have read it, right?
I haven't. Maybe it's a middle child thing, but I just would rather focus on living my actual life right now.
I feel that. I feel like that's the route I would take at this point. I might try to be like, please don't publish it, but once it's done, it's like, all right, whatever. No. No. No, thank you. Thanks though. Oh! No.
Hello?
I hate it. I hate it. Like, why are they doing that? You don't need to do all that. Just walk through the door and scare me. Don't. My God, don't do that.
You're not funny, Luke.
Cold as ice.
Some of the scenes like really go someplace crazy, and then some of them end like that, where it's just like over. No matter what scene it is, I don't know how it's gonna end, so I stay tense throughout it anyway. Trish! Oh, that's so nice of her to like be nice, honestly, after she got thrown out like that. Oh my God, she's coming over. Oh. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just giving my truck a ride. What's that?
It is a dumbwaiter.
Why are you yelling at him?
Because the dumbwaiter is not a toy. It can be dangerous.
So
That's all
true.
you need to say then.
Fair enough.
She's not mean. She's scared.
What makes you say that?
She's scared of the dumbwaiter, of the house, of the spirits. How does she know? Theodora is so interesting. Whoa, whoa. Why did she just do that? Smiley face guy? Why did she just do? She just zoned out and did that. No. Who's in there?
Luke?
Okay. It is. It's Luke. Okay.
Trying to take a ride in this elevator?
Yeah, don't.
Dumbwaiter.
Don't.
Just one ride?
No.
I know it works.
Okay, they're gonna do it. Here we go.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I won't tell.
Let me mentally prepare myself.
Hey! Up! Theo! Luke! Theo!
No. No, no, no.
Just hang on.
He's staying very calm. I would be freaking out. I'd be sobbing.
Bring me up, please.
There, it's starting to hit him. Yeah. Oh no. What was that? That wasn't a rat, was it? No, I don't think it was. What was it?
There's something down here. Just hang on, I'm trying.
It looks like an arm. You.
Luke?
Jesus!
Hang on.
Get him up.
Oh, poor Theo. I'd feel so bad.
It's okay.
What was that?
Okay.
We've not seen nothing like that before.
What happened?
Oh my God, his
Did you rip
shirt.
your shirt?
There's a monster!
What the hell
were you thinking?
Is he okay?
Go to your room. Come here.
I feel bad for her. I mean, I feel bad for him because, my God, I don't know what... That was like the scariest thing we've seen so far. Well, I wonder why the dumbwaiter started... Oh, no. Who's pulling the blankets? I wonder what would have happened if they didn't get it working. Oh my God, was that the smiling man? This show is mean.
You really got my head, girl.
No. Who is that? Oh, it's... oh, okay. We haven't seen anything of her husband in the present. You'd think with like her death and the funeral planning, we would have seen him.
Stacy! Sorry. Okay. Toasts were supposed to be 10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry. I'm ready.
It's okay.
But who... Is it going to be like a big deal with who it was with?
I want to see who's in there.
Me too. Like, are we going to know who it was?
It's gotta be Henry.
Oh. Okay, I was scared it was going to be Luke and he like snuck into the wedding and
Hey.
it was going to cause a whole drama, but okay.
I mean, we didn't know you were
They don't know.
into...
That's their sister.
Bridesmaids?
How do they not know?
I like your drawing. Listen. I'm
It's
sorry,
that girl.
okay?
Ugh.
It's okay. They don't believe me.
They never do.
What? Anything. Now they said the basement's not real. It's not in the blueprints.
Oh,
They said it's probably just a crawl space.
well, they should check it out down there.
Nobody ever believes me.
I believe you, Luke. She can sense it.
I believe you.
I think she can. I think she can sense this kind of stuff. Which is why it's so interesting that now as an adult, she doesn't seem to be tapped into supernatural stuff at all. Oh my God, is there an opening behind that? Or like a door, like in the floor? Wonderful. Tell your parents, do not open it. Don't open it. Just tell your parents. She's going down. She's going down. Girl. Oh, wow. That's insane that lighting works down here. Scratch. That's... Oh, it's another door. I thought that the cobwebs were scratch marks. But I think they are just cobwebs. Why are we opening the door?
Oh.
What if that's like the door? What if the red room is like above that door room in the basement? Do you know what I mean?
This is going to sound really strange, but would you mind if I took a quick look down in your basement?
I don't think, well, maybe I would. I would go with her. I'm just thinking like, what if were those parents and my child's therapist showed up at my house and was like, hey, can I check out your basement? I'd be pretty freaked out, but I think there's just a sense of comfort with therapists. But I think I'd still like stay by her side the whole time when she's in my own house. Is she still in touch with the supernatural? She seems to be like, obviously that could be why she's here. She saw that smiley face guy last night, but when she woke up from it, it seemed like she thought it was just in her head. But now she's feeling around their basement like she's trying to sense something, so maybe she's not as out of touch with the supernatural as I assumed. What are you seeing? Why are you doing this? What is this? The two eyes and the smile. It didn't seem to take her by surprise either. It seemed like she got in position to do whatever just happened. What do you sense about him? Is she seeing the future? Something bad can happen to him? Is he a bad person and she can sense it?
What are you, looking at?
Your smile. And social services, too.
She could
You
sense
just have to trust me on this.
something bad about him?
I'm sure the guy will confess if you just...
Confess to what? What has she seen him do? She said your smile, like he might be the smiling man and he's doing something really bad. The child's coping by making up this monster creature in her head because she can't deal with these bad things being her father. I'm not sure. It could be something like that.
I really, really don't like that you went down there by yourself.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you that Luke was right.
But I love that you're so brave.
It's a scary attribute as much as it is admirable. Oh my God. Oh, what is that? What?
Honey? What's wrong?
Is that showing the future? Like, is that what's gonna become of her? Yep. Wow. I don't think I want to know what he did in that house.
You know, your dad was telling me a story about the wine you found. How'd you know?
I just guessed.
The mom knows she has something special. I have no idea. What is she giving her?
These will help with the cold. And the other thing.
Does Dad know that you're sensitive?
Kind of. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you think nobody will understand, you can talk to me.
Wait,
Anything.
remember? Whoa. I don't really get it. I don't get, like, those look just like kind of like garden gloves to me. But remember when she slept with Trish, after they slept together, she put on a glove. Her mom ended up giving her gloves when she found out that she had this sort of hypersensitive mind that she clearly thinks works on a spiritual level. And she told her, wear it when you're feeling, what, like oversensitized? And I wonder if she uses that glove as like turned into a type of coping mechanism for her in some way into adulthood. I don't know. This is very interesting. Oh, she took the money.
Thanks.
You're not scared Shirley's gonna kill you for this?
Oh, wow. Does she still not know? Like, she'd be really upset about that. Should she be like in the freezer or something? I don't know how that works. Why is she just still out? If she touches her, can she see what happened? Please don't jump scare me. Just do whatever you gotta do without the jump scare. Okay, what do you see? What?
You sure?
I can still see your tears, girly.
Shirley found your checkbook.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Individual account.
What's up with the individual account, my man?
It's just as bad for you as it is for me.
What? She knew? What are they doing behind Shirley's back?
You might want to come up with an excuse, though.
Oh my god, he took the money? He took the money from Steven? No. That is bad. That is an awful thing to do to your wife. She was so passionate about not taking it, and you're gonna take it behind her back? There are worse things you can do, but like, that, I don't know. I would be upset if I was her and found that out.
Make of a mistress, something. Secret family.
The way that the mistress storyline is easier.
Well, hang on.
Oh, Trish is back.
Are you okay? I'm thrilled you called me. I just
Trish
feel
is
kind
so
of weird about how I
nice.
left the other night, and then
I know.
last night at the club you completely ignored me.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where you say your explanation.
Yeah.
I found out that a 9-year-old that I was treating was getting molested by her foster dad.
Of course.
And she buried it so deep she had to make up a monster just to compartmentalize and cope.
Yeah.
She just needed help, and no one was listening. And it's so much like Nellie.
Mm.
Should we talk about your day, or would you rather come to bed?
Yeah, I think that's the right answer. For now. It would be nice if she continues to let Trish in more and more, because she does seem like a great person. Hill House. Hill House when? Now? Oh, back then. The last night. Oh my god.
I need you to get Luke and Nell to the car. You get in, lock the doors. Don't unlock them until you see me come outside. Do you understand? Come on.
Stop! Let go!
Touch me.
Oh my goodness. So the dad has some secrets in his past too. Did we see him like pushing the mom against a wall? Is that what I saw in that little montage? I really enjoy this format where we're focusing on one sibling and then getting more information from the past that lets us learn more about that sibling in the present, but then also put together the story of the past slowly. It's like a really great setup and outline for this show. I don't know, it's just organized so perfectly already, it feels. And I really hope that going forward, we're going to have more like, let's have an episode focused on Luke and what he saw. And let's have an episode focused on, I guess Steven was the first episode. Yeah, Steven was the first. So who do we have left? Nell. I hope we still get a Nell episode, even though obviously we can't have a Nell-centric present day episode because she's dead, but I still want to see flashbacks from Nell's point of view, and then it's just Luke, right? Because there's the 5 of them. I don't think I'm missing anyone. I think actually Theodora is the most interesting sibling to me. Like, her story was so captivating. The whole glove situation is so interesting, where she's just so in tune with the supernatural, I guess, and the energy around her, that she needs to have gloves on so that she can not focus on that, because as we can see, like when her dad grabbed her and touched her skin, it became too much inside her head. Like, too many images were flooding, and it's almost like that must be the migraine that her mom passed off in the earlier episode that we saw. It's interesting to me too that the mom didn't come clean, or I guess it's not really something to come clean about. It's not something I think you should have to hide, especially with loved ones. But the mom didn't feel comfortable to tell their dad it wasn't just migraines. It was, she has this gift, this affinity, and clearly seeing how the dad, maybe we're getting glimpses of how the dad treated the mom. Maybe she just wasn't comfortable telling her husband what was really going on with her. I don't know. The kids have this narrative that the mom was crazy. I think the dad told maybe this narrative that the mom was crazy. I wonder if we should have a dad-centric episode. I wonder if that would be, we must, because I'm guessing that would give us a lot of insight into that last night, because all the kids don't know what happened, right? They only know pieces of it, and we're learning those pieces as the show goes on. And I'm guessing after we get through all of the kids' perspectives, hopefully we'll get the dad perspective. But it's 10 episodes long, so it's also making me curious about how, like, the layout of the show is going to be going forward. I don't know, maybe we'll get like a Dudley's-centric episode, because they are the staff. The woman specifically seemed to be scared of the dumbwaiter, and so she has a lot of knowledge on this house. She had knowledge on the Hills. I wonder if, I can't remember if she worked directly for them, or if her family has worked directly for them in the past, so she has like hand-me-down stories about them. I don't know, this episode kind of just set in stone for me how well done this show is, and how much more excited I am to see where it goes. It was interesting too, that juxtaposition at the end where she's screaming at her dad not to touch her, and then she's asking Trish, please touch me. And it makes me wonder like how hard it is for her to find someone that she can be intimate with, because obviously intimacy involves a lot of touching, and if she can't do that with bad people, I wonder how many people out of 10 are bad people that she has to deal with, you know. And so when you catch a good one, Trish seems to be just pure-hearted and great and nice and perfect. Not perfect, no one's perfect, but I don't know, I'm really rooting for Trish and Theodora, because just something tells me when she can have a physical connection, given that she literally has to wear gloves 24/7 to avoid the despair of people around her and the darkness in the people around her. When she finds someone that she can connect with physically, that means they're a great person probably, and there's something you should hold on to. And Trish, I can't believe she came back, to be honest, after the way Theodora treated her, but she did, and maybe there's a reason for that. That was a great episode. That might have been my favorite episode so far. I think it was. So, next up, what do we have next? The twin thing. There's no twins in the family, right? Is there a long-lost twin?
He was in the basement.
Is this going to be Luke's episode?
And they still didn't believe me.
No, he's talking to the blonde girl.
They don't even believe me.
What's her name?
You.
Yeah.
You believe me, don't you, Abigail?
Abigail. Ugh.
Would anyone like to take a newcomer chip? How about 30 days clean? 90?
Oh, he made it to 90?
Luke, addict.
Hi.
Oh my god, they really do that?
So, here goes.
1.
Oh man. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Abigail.
3.
What are you doing messing with my little
4.
My little Luke?
7.
Oh, that's what chased him in the basement.
That's him. The man I saw in the basement.
It's normal for kids to have imaginary friends, nightmares.
The mom must know, because she's tuned into the
Go
supernatural.
ahead, I'm listening.
Boy, oh boy, we could have a heck of a yard sale, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized. I think the episodes are going in order of the oldest sibling to the youngest sibling. I just realized that because it went Stephen, Shirley, Theodora, Now Luke, and then next, hopefully Nell.
Can I have the hat?
I think it's too big for you, honey.
I don't know. You'll grow into it.
His eyes are so big in those glasses.
You like it?
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
You two go and play.
Are they twins for real? Oh, wow. Okay.
Having a total deja vu right now.
What do you see?
2 tables, advancing colors. Mom and dad sitting in reading chairs that face each other. 3 kids share an open center for play.
So she does share some stuff with him.
I see an accident waiting to happen if you don't pull those down. Bodies swinging back and forth right there.
Yeah.
We're only as sick as our secrets.
Okay. Well, stolen from Steve on countless occasions.
Mhm.
Broke Lily's heart. Missed her wedding.
You tried.
Even robbed my asshole of a father, though that one doesn't exactly keep me up at night.
By stealing morphine from your mother on her deathbed.
Probably would have, but she didn't really give me a chance.
At least you have other family.
Something's bothering you tonight.
What could possibly be bothering me in a place like this?
You're 9 months clean, Joey.
9 months.
I meant to tell you your brother called earlier.
Steve, well.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you were here. You should call him back tomorrow. Tell him about your chip.
Yeah, I don't know. He won't believe it.
Oh my god, again. Wait, is this the night? No, this is the night. She hasn't died yet. This is the night that Nell died. Oh my god. Go where?
Ready? I said I'm ready. I got 2.
Who snatched up the third?
Sent 3. Well, I only got 2. Maybe we can drop some other stuff to shake it loose. There were some rocks in the garden. Pretty ones. Abigail showed me one in.
Okay. Problem solved.
Nellie's still down there? I'm here. I was right. There's nothing. Probably just Theo messing around.
Yeah, for sure it was. Just.
As you've all heard by now, Joey chose to leave treatment
What?
in the middle of the night.
Why? She left a note saying goodbye? Why'd she leave?
I'm just getting some air.
Luke, you okay in there?
Mm-hmm.
This is Nell. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, it's,
And now he's trying to get.
I had a moment.
He's trying to contact
last night,
Nell
one of
now.
those. You know what I'm talking about.
Where they can feel each other
I just want to make
in a
sure
bad
that you're
situation.
okay.
Yeah.
And don't worry. I'm fine.
I hope so. I hope he does okay out in the real world. Even though he's just planning on it being for a day, we don't know if he's going to stick to that in return. But even one day, one wrong interaction can make a difference. Mm-hmm. And seeing all that, it could be too easy. The hat. Oh. I almost forgot about the invisible dogs that keep barking around the house. I see a hand coming up around his waist. I feel like we've seen that 2 or 3 times already. No, it's gonna be something else. Brave kid. All these kids are so brave. What? Oh. Oh, hello. He really said, let me just go back to bed. Oh my god, don't look. Just swear to God, if it's behind him. Okay. Oh no, we can still hear it out in the hall. I'd be too scared to go under my bed. Ew, it's coming closer. Of course it is. It's the way it's floating. That's the scariest part. I mean, it's also got to be, what, 10 feet tall? I'm afraid, like, the face is gonna swing down under the bed or something. The hat. He took his hat? That's so mean. Unless it was his hat to begin with. It's not safe yet. Do not swing your head down at me. God. This show has the scariest visuals of any show. 100% any show I've seen. I'm not sure about movie, but it's up there with the movies too. Because it's not even like it's just getting me with the surprise of the jump scare. It's like the jump scares are genuinely scary and they stay there on the screen and just stare at you and make you sink in them. Joey?
How'd you know where to find?
This is where he would
Other
go.
spots.
Yikes, yeah.
Hey,
He knows for relapse
it's okay,
spots.
It's okay.
This isn't a hotel, Luke. You know that. You know that we're full up.
We need these beds for people who
Oh,
actually
come
want to
on.
get well. You
They're
run, you give
trying.
up your spot. That's the way it is.
Please.
No, he just hit his 90.
Look, I need a place where she can come down safe.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, Luke. I'm sorry.
But you did it to yourselves.
He's been doing great and he left to help a friend.
You okay?
Yeah.
No, he's still really worried about Nell. I wonder if he could feel whatever happened to Nell. His neck is hurting. Like, did Nell's neck snap?
Do you have money?
No.
Can you get money?
We're not spending it on drugs.
I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna get us a place to stay tonight, and I'm gonna get you clean again.
He really does seem to have such a good heart. I wonder if they're going to get into how his addiction started.
Listen, when we get there, just hang back. I don't want her to see your eyes.
Oh.
Hey, Lee. How you doing?
Stevens.
This is a surprise. How are you?
I'm good.
That reaction, oh my God. It's obviously
really?
it's like, it's not a bad reaction. And, you know, with his track record, people are going to be hesitant when they see them. But it's like also really frustrating. Like, I feel like he really has been doing good. And the way that they're like, oh, Luke, how are you doing? Like, it sucks to have to deal with that. But I get it. Like, he maybe brought it on himself with like getting into drugs and stuff. And now people have to be careful around him and that kind of thing. But man, it sucks. It sucks that every open door looks like that for him right now.
I just kind of need to talk to him about something.
He didn't tell you. No, Steve is not coming back soon. Maybe ever. He doesn't live here anymore.
What?
Yo, yeah, the divorce.
Separated a month ago.
Oh, they are officially separated. And he's still wearing his ring.
Lee, I need to borrow some money. Just a little.
Oh,
You know,
man.
it's not like that. I just.
We have been through this over and over.
If I had the money, I would purchase the hotel room. So I knew that's where the money was going.
Doing the same thing over and over.
And expecting different results. Sure, man. I got more support. And I'm giving more support. It looks like the same thing over and over again, but that's not insanity. Out there on the streets, that's insanity.
Of course.
But it is sad to see how confident she is in herself just 2 months ago.
Might even say slick.
Slick?
Just saying.
You know, she stayed up with me that first week when I was coming down.
He thinks Joey's trying to use them for their money.
Just because someone's a good person, just because you care about them, doesn't mean they won't burn you.
You know, I'm so glad we got to share this milestone.
Yeah, so
That's all I wanted,
heartwarming.
30 days clean so you could make me feel like shit again.
Back to the present. Oh yeah, this is when he was trying to steal.
It's fucking freezing in here.
He wasn't having the shakes from drugs. Because we saw this earlier where he's trying to steal from Steve because he's trying to, now we know why, to get this motel for the night. And we saw him looking frazzled like he was having the shakes, but I think it's just like he's cold, literally cold from the supernatural energy and from Nell's death, I think.
This isn't what it looks like.
I wonder, have they not, is this the first time seeing each other since the flashback we just saw 2 months ago? That's
Should be
for a
enough
motel.
night, maybe two. And some food. Oh, here.
Thank you for coming after me.
Oh,
It means a lot.
you're welcome.
He doesn't.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. He's just uncomfortable. He seems uncomfortable. Is he?
Be back in a flash.
Is she though? I'm scared. Where is she going? Oh, he's happy about it. He's just really caught off guard. Okay. Okay. Why do I feel like that's the last time we're gonna see her? Where is she going?
Joey!
She took all that money. Is that when she kissed him? She took the money? What an awful thing to do. He was so like, oh, he was so happy when she kissed him too. Like so happy that it took me a second to realize what he was feeling because he was so just like scrambled. Do you think she feels bad? Like, do you think she's genuinely happy he came after her? Do you think she left that note because she knew if he did follow her, she would not be able to help herself from taking advantage? You know what I mean? I don't know what's up with this bowler hat guy either that's following him around, but I want us to confront him.
And I thought I'd get braver as I got older. But,
No. Is it in my head? These people are coming after him. Oh my god.
My mom committed suicide when I was 6
Why
years
are
old.
they doing? Why are they doing
My
this?
siblings and I were sent to live with her aunt. I didn't really understand death yet, so
They did all that for his shoes? You're kidding.
every time I saw those headlights come around the corner, I'd sit up in bed, staring out of my window, just full of hope. But they just keep driving. Those taillights, they were the worst. You know, I fucked them over so many times. Lied, stole. I'll never know how it felt for them to be done like that. I hope I never know. Sorry. I want to thank my caseworker, Paige, and someone special who's always had my back.
I couldn't help her.
There's something I need to tell you.
Nell.
No, I fucked up.
She's gonna tell him about Nell.
Where are you? We'll come get you.
Oh, thank God.
I saw her again. The bent neck lady.
The bent neck lady. That lamp is creepy.
You need 7, and you set them up like this. Mom, Dad, Steven, Churl, Theo, you, me. It helps if you touch each one and count out loud. 1, 2, 3.
6, 7.
And he still counts. He still counts. God, of course this is the most depressing episode yet. Luke is just the saddest story, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No.
Come home, my love.
Oh my God, the mom? Home being Hill House, right? Or is home being like death? Like she wants her kids to join her in death.
I couldn't help her. I couldn't help her.
It wasn't your responsibility.
It's like withdrawal, but I didn't use.
Are they gonna believe him?
I wasn't using. Nell's dead.
Oh my God. Wait, I would have built up to it. I would have gotten him cleaned up, calmed down, warm.
It was suicide.
Yeah, his neck. You know how that railing in that one room in Hill House with the spinal? What's that called? Spiral, not spinal. That spiral staircase and the lofts, like the landing. And when they did a flashback of the parents and the mom made a comment of like, she's like, you need to fix that up. I can see dead bodies swinging from there. Did Nell die there in that spot that the mom pointed out in the flashback and made an offhand comment about dead bodies swinging? Is that where she was hung?
It wasn't.
Oh, thank God. He knows. It's a twin thing. He knows. Oh my God. And I hope to God that they listen to him. Oh my God. Because he looks like, obviously, he looks like he's relapsed. And he has this history of relapsing. But this time he for real isn't. Like this time it's genuinely this connection, this twin thing. And I don't even know if all the others know the depths of the twin thing that happens between him and Nell. Maybe if they knew about it from childhood and being teenagers, maybe. I don't know. If they knew about it from then there's a higher chance that they'll believe in what he's saying now when he says that he can sense this type of thing. But I'm just nervous that because he's in such a unreliable state of his life, that just everything that he can provide, all the information he can provide for us, it's not going to be believed by anyone. That's so frustrating. I got close to crying in this one. When he was giving that speech about losing his mom and his like 90 days speech about his like mentor person, and of course Joey, who was helping him. It sucks. The whole Joey thing sucks. It's hard to hate the decisions of an addict because it's not the decision of the person. It's the addiction that's making those decisions. And especially with someone like Joey, who was clean for so long, has clearly been trying to get clean for so long. There's a difference between somebody who's not willing to try to better themselves versus someone who is really hard. And I feel like she has been trying so hard. So like her doing this relapse, it's going to be a big crash, and her taking advantage of Luke. I choose to believe, I don't think that she befriended him for this. Like, I think that their friendship was genuine, but I think that the addiction overrode the friendship in the end. It's nice to be at a point in the storyline where all of the siblings are up to date with everything that's happened. I think we're caught up completely in the present day with all the siblings, and obviously the next episode I'm hoping is going to be a Nell perspective. And since we're up to date in the present, I'm guessing the next episode, if it is from Nell's perspective, is going to be all flashback material showing in depth what happened the night that she died. I hope. And we're going to get into, obviously, what was traumatizing her as a child, the bent neck lady or something. One thing in this episode that I wish I could have seen more of was the whole thing with Abigail. Like, Luke had this imaginary friend, which we all know is probably a ghost, Abigail, but she wasn't scary like all of the other entities that have been filling up Hill House so far. She looked like just a normal girl and what a normal little imaginary friend would look like. And so I'm just curious about her because I don't think she was an imaginary friend, but I just wonder what her purpose is in the story and at Hill House. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was episodes 3 and 4. I am so excited to get into the midpoint of the show. Hopefully I will see you guys next time.